Hi, I'm Matt.
I'm Kellen.
I'm Michaela.
I'm Sage.
I'm Henry.
And so during our first meeting, we were talking about which communities we were all a part of, and we decided that we're all a part of the community that likes going to concerts and festivals. And so we were talking about safety and security in a concert venue. So we decided on creating a certain pocket that would help keep your valuables safe when you're in a crowd. And so we researched substitutes and alternatives, and we came together and we talked about how this idea would actually turn into a real product. So we brainstormed ways to build the actual pocket and what would be the best design for the product that we wanted to create. And then we decided on the target market, which was young people who like to go to concerts, who want to keep their valuables safe in a crowd setting.
And so based on all those substitutes and alternatives that we came up with, and then we created a prototype based on all the stuff we had personally. So I brought a little headphone pack thing, and we just kind of sewed around on top of that, and we try to figure out like where we will attach it on the person, and just kind of went along with that, and yeah.
Good. So once we had our prototype developed, we started interviews. Myself and Matt went out on campus, and I also went off campus as well to talk to primarily young people and primarily young women, and as they're our beachhead. And we definitely found that this is an issue, this lack of pockets and this inconvenience from a lack of pockets. A lot of young people, especially here on campus, go to concerts, we found out, and have very creative ways with storing their things while there. Some put them in their shoe, for instance, some put them in their waistband or their bra, or they carry a purse that they don't really want to have. So we went out with the pouch and talked to people about if they would use it, and what would they do differently about it, and we definitely got a lot of valuable information, certainly things we didn't think of in terms of placement. For instance, we were primarily thinking it would go where your traditional pocket would, but people were talking about putting it maybe on the lower back, or even attaching it to other pieces of clothing, not just pants and shorts. So we definitely learned a lot from that, and that guided our further design and presentation.
So once we kind of collected all that data, we really started building the presentation, and that started off on the presentation outline, which is in the Google Drive, and we started just kind of outlining the different areas we wanted to hit, like the problem statement as well as the solution, and we kind of developed a scheme of how we were going to present it all. Based off of that, we really wanted to iterate through every different section how Pouch is the solution to the problem. So when we're talking about subs and alts, we finished with how Pouch is different and what makes it better and why it's the solution. We also really wanted to identify the problem early, because we wanted to make that clear in our presentation and make it clear the solution that we were presenting, so the offering was really clear. And after we went through the outline, just formatted it into a really nice kind of overall brand for Pouch. Presenting issues that arose weren't really a lot. I think when we divided up the work and how we were going to present it, we just played to our strengths. You know, certain people were more invested in different areas, so we just kind of presented what we felt most invested into in terms of the project. And, yeah.
Great. And so, in regards to like connection to the big idea canvas, it's like interconnected and intertwined into our slides as you go through them, and you'll see that we have our target market. We set up. We know we had questions from the Q&A that would answer things like traction and as well as how we conducted the survey data, and we were all prepared in a very large way to answer questions in regards to how we followed the big idea canvas. Some of it might not be on the slides, but most of it is, and we mostly thought it out, and we also knew the questions by heart since we took a lot of time to do the research to see if it was going to be a viable product in the atmosphere that it was going to be around. But overall, we think we deserve an A for the project. It was seemed like it was we had a really good experience, and we all enjoyed working together. We worked really hard, and thank you so much.
Thank you.